How's it going, guys? In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to give the player a one-time use super weapon that doesn't require building. Now there is a few caveats here, we'll go into them in a second. So if I go into the trigger editor here, create new trigger, and I'll say give nuke. And in the events we'll just give it a small delay here, so no delay. We'll do number 8, which will cause the trigger to launch right away, and it's going to be action number 33, one-time special weapon. Now if we look at the actions, number 34 is repeating special weapon, right? A permanent special weapon, and this again will not require building. Let's look at the one-time special weapon for a second. Let's say the nuclear missile, which is great. The first caveat to add here is there's going to be no timer. That means as soon as this trigger launches, the nuke is ready to launch. So that's the first thing to take into consideration. Now let's read the description here real quick, because this is important. Add a one-shot special weapon as indicated to the trigger's house. So here's something we haven't spoken about enough, is the house, the owner of the trigger. Now these initially were designed for the one-player maps. This tutorial is concentrating on multiplayer maps. Perhaps later on in later videos we'll cover one-player, single-player maps as well. But let's talk about one-player maps. It says America, right? What does that mean in this instance? Let's find out. We'll explain as we go along. First thing I'm going to do is save the map. So I'm going to call it super.map. And we'll just save that. Give it super as a name as well. Let's head over to the client, load in the map, load map, and super is the name. Search for super right here. There we go. There is our map. So, the owner of the trigger is America. Let's start by being America here. And let's see if it works. So right away, in theory, I should have a nuclear missile ready.
Select target.
And I do. Okay, great. It works.
Battle control terminated.
Right? The answer is not exactly. What happens if I'm not America? Let's say I'm France, for example. I'm going to launch it and internal error. That is unfortunate. So, what have we learned here? If the trigger owner is America, there has to be at least one America on the field. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say there's another player who is America. They're going to get the nuke, but not me. So, there you go. I got the nuke, launched it right away, right at me.
Battle control terminated.
So, the trigger works, but perhaps in the briefing or in the description of the map or whatever, you're going to want to indicate that there has to be at least one player with, that goes together with the owner of this trigger. So maybe you say player must be America, or AI must be, whatever it is, according to the owner of this trigger. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll catch you guys next time.